your Norcast weather update. Brought to you by East Coast Roofing, Siding, and Windows, offering the best roof warranty in the business. Our warranty covers 50 years of materials, 25 years of workmanship, and leak-free guarantee. Call 609-646-1444.
All right, good morning, everybody. It is Monday. It's always a little bit difficult to head back to the daily grind, especially after a holiday weekend. I hope you had the best weekend possible. I know for me it was relaxing. We didn't do a whole lot. We had family over yesterday, made ham and mashed potatoes and, all the Easter basics. I personally am not a huge cooker. My husband is pretty good. I try, but I think everybody was happy with what we made. What did you guys end up doing? At least the weather cooperated, right? It was bright, but it was a bit chilly yesterday. I went for a walk after dinner to walk off all those calories, and I had to put on a jacket, only in the lower 50s. And today is going to follow in yesterday's footsteps with the chilly weather. We've got sunshine out there right now, but that's going to be fading away quite quickly, and we've got rain that's going to be moving in, and that rain is going to be heavy at times through late evening. If you don't have to be out on the roads between, say, 6 and 10 o'clock tonight, stay home, watch a movie, read a book, sit by the fire, do something, because it's going to get a little wild out there, especially as the winds pick up and the rain's going to be falling sideways. Good morning, Charlene and Kim. Kim joins us from Manchester Township. Dennis is cold in Buena Vista. Hey, Patricia and Ashley. Taisha, good morning to all my fellow Forecast fans here. Good morning, Beth and Lisa and Donna, Renee, Sheila. Lori is here. Roseanne, good morning. Good morning from Chatham, North Carolina. Thanks for being here. Wind is ruining everybody's allergies. Yes, it is. Started really feeling it yesterday. It sucks. I'll tell you. I love the spring, but I hate what it brings in terms of how we feel. It's like you have to constantly live on allergy meds, and the moment you forget, that very moment, it's like full-on rush with, the big allergies and whatnot. So yes, wind is in the forecast, gusts to 40, 50 miles an hour possible. We're going to get into all of that in just a second. First, I want to let you guys know that my website, norcast.tv, is alive and thriving, and it is something that I want you to check out because, it is your go-to source for local weather. Everything you could possibly think of is on this site, and I want to bring you to something very specific here, okay? So homepage, you'll find the 7-day forecast. You'll be able to click your region. You'll be able to go to live radar, which my internet is atrocious at times, but it pops up with interactive radar. But since we're talking issues at the shore, there is the concern for moderate tidal flooding. Right along the top here, you'll see Shorecast. You can click and go right to tides. This is going to show you in real time what the alerts are. So we currently have a flood warning, a coastal flood warning for Cape May County. That is where we are expecting the higher tides to occur. And everywhere else we have a coastal flood watch. But down here, if you want to check your specific area, you can follow by looking at any one of these links. But then I also have certain links already out for you. And you get to see, in real time what the tides are doing. Moderate threshold in Atlantic City is 7 feet. We're going to be right below that, but there is going to be water in the streets. You can go check out what the rivers are doing. Rivers with the amount of rain that we have seen recently are running a little bit higher. You can go down to Cape May where we have that flooding potential. We got moderate flooding at 7.2. We're projecting 7.6 down in Atlantic City. Same thing, moderate tidal flooding expected, part of that coastal flood warning. But you can also check out, your shore forecast. You get a video at the top. You get Doppler radar that is updated in real time. You get the map for the day. You get your forecast that goes out specifically from the time that you log on for the next 12 hours. So you'll see that the rain chances are increasing this afternoon. You'll see that that goes up. You get your 7-day forecast. So everything you could want in a weather website, I promise you, it is here. You get the video, you get everything, all right? And you can go to the map, and there's the live radar. It shows you all the alerts as well, and here's our rain moving in from the south and west. But let's say you live in interior South Jersey. In the blue, you click here, and it's going to take you specifically to that area. So a lot of time and effort went into creating this website, and I am super excited that it is now live. All right, let's take a look at our national days. Today is National Velociraptor Awareness Day. It is Tax Day. Oh, that's the worst, isn't it? I always get my taxes done early, but it hurts writing that check to Uncle Sam, that's for sure. It's Easter Monday. It's National Lineman Appreciation Day. It's Adult Autism Awareness Day, and it's National Animal Cracker Day. What's that song by Little Orphan Annie? Animal crackers in my soup, monkeys and rabbits loop-de-loop. Feeling a little bit silly out there. All right, first I want to start off with winter weather alerts. What? It is like mid-April. Yeah, we got some winter weather. Actually, the storm that's going to be bringing us 1 to 2 inches of rain is going to be bringing a substantial amount of snow to portions of the Northeast. We've got winter weather advisories as close as the Pocono Mountains. Frost advisories for us. We are not looking at any actually wintry precipitation coming down. It is going to be all rain. We got some new cameras live. This is the Delaware Bay in Fortescue. A calm, bright beginning to the day. Those sunny skies seen over the bay are going to be fading away. We'll head up the coast and visit our friends in Ocean City along the Great Egg Harbor Bay. OCNJ Water Sports. We've got partly cloudy skies. You got the sun that is glistening on the dock. Finally, we'll head to the Inn at Sugar Hill in Mays Landing. Same deal. Partly to mostly sunny skies. A nice, calm, tranquil beginning to the day. This is on the Great Egg Harbor River, and you see there's no ripples there because the wind is non-existent, but the winds are going to kick in through the afternoon. Right now, sunshine, 34 degrees, east-northeast winds at 5. Both those numbers are going to go up. I think we're getting into the lower 50s this afternoon, but those gusts could get to 50 miles an hour later on. We're talking tonight. So moral of the story here, guys, is get your chores done early. We stay dry up until about the lunch hour, and then from there, we'll watch areas of rain come in. First, it's a light rain, and then late afternoon and early evening, that's when the heavier stuff comes in, and you could be looking at some tropical downpours by tonight. And of course, at the beaches, this is the first time we've talked about tidal flooding, I think, this year, actually. We have lucked out many times, but we've got the full moon. That was a couple days ago. So the tides are automatically higher. It's called astronomically high, okay? So I think widespread minor flooding, there's going to be a few inches of water in the streets. But if you're down in Cape May County, we are expecting the higher tides to be there. And that is why Cape May County right now is under a coastal flood warning. Everywhere else is in a coastal flood watch or an advisory. So just be mindful of that as we go forward. So I think we definitely have maybe a foot or more of water in the streets in some of those lowest lying areas of Cape May County. Before you go to bed tonight, move your car to higher ground. We're looking at that window between, say, 9 and 1 o'clock in the morning, that 4-hour time frame there. 34 right now in Atlantic City, 35 in Philadelphia, 27 in Syracuse. So we are in good company with these cold temperatures to start. Here's our storm. It is going to get its act together. It's going to be climbing through the Carolinas over Delmarva, and we will watch our beautiful bright blue skies fade away to gray through the course of the afternoon. 35 right now in Trenton, 34 in Mount Holly. I'm sure Zach is on with us this morning. Manchester, Kim is with us, 34 degrees. You're very cold, 37 in Freehold, 34 in Doylestown. I do that sometimes. I combine Doylestown and Norristown. Darristown, why not? 35 in Deptford, 36 in Millville, 34 in Dennisville. A little warmer in Stone Harbor at 45 and up through Ocean County. Asbury Park coming in, that's Monmouth County, at 45 degrees, 36 in Toms River, and 37, like we said, in the Freehold area. Winds right now are a non-issue, generally under 10 miles an hour. But watch what happens later on. We're going to see these values kick up. Now, I'm not going to stand here and try to scare the bejesus out of you, but we are probably looking at the opportunity to see some gusts 40 to 50 miles an hour. I see what the models are doing, like 60 miles. I just don't see that happening. But I would prepare for things to be blowing around tonight. I think there's like this 4-hour window between 7 and 11 o'clock where those higher gusts are possible. On the mainland, probably sustained winds 15 to 25. That's still enough to make it rain sideways. It's not going to be very pleasant. But those gusts, when they settle in, you're going to see these brighter colors, mainly along the beaches. At 43 in Mays Landing, it's possible. I think it's probably overdone. Maybe 35 to 40 on the mainland, decreasing the farther north and west you go. But we're certainly looking at around 40 miles an hour at the least at the shore. And this model wants to bring in a couple 50-mile-an-hour gusts. This is right before the storm wraps up and gets out of here. So my concern level overall for this storm is probably a 3 out of 5. It is certainly not an Armageddon type thing, but it is the first storm to bring tidal flooding to our area in a little while. So just perk those ears up a little bit. Out the door today, partly to mostly sunny skies. Clouds will increase through the latter part of the morning. We'll get up to about 48 degrees at 10 a.m. Doppler radar shows you there's nothing going on at this exact moment from North Jersey all the way down to Cape May. A couple light showers crossing over the Chesapeake, and that's ahead of the bigger storm. Look at the pinks and the whites. Yeah, that's wintry weather. It's going to be moving into central Pennsylvania. But this leading edge of rain is still several hours away from us. This is light. We still have dry air in place, so it could be showing up as rain on radar in many places, but it might not actually be reaching the ground. The atmosphere has to be saturated first, but the really heavy stuff is still out to the west, and that's going to be moving in by tonight. So this stuff, not really concerned about. It's this that gets here late afternoon, early evening, that is going to allow the skies to open up, and we'll get that deluge of rain. So here come the clouds. By late morning, early afternoon, then here comes that area of steady rain, even some heavier rain possible in north and west of Philadelphia, southeast Pennsylvania, and we'll zoom out a little bit. You'll see by 5, 6, 7 o'clock, you have the areas of heavier rain down through South Jersey, Millville, Morris River, Atlantic City, and Wildwood. I think it's possible to pick up over an inch of rain out of this. We don't need the rain per se, even though we are still technically categorized under a drought. Now, meteorologist Bobby Clark posted about this yesterday, and a lot of folks are like, what are you talking about? How could we possibly be in a drought? Well, let me explain. We didn't have a whole lot of precipitation over the winter season, okay? This stuff doesn't correct like that. Everything lags a little bit. Yeah, we had, almost 3 feet of snow? But when you melt that down, we only had maybe 3 inches of actual precipitation over the entire winter season. So we started out with a meteorological drought, meaning a lack of precipitation, but now we're kind of in this hydrological drought, meaning that our water table levels are lower. So you might not notice it. That's not how these work. It's not like a full-on meteorological and hydrological drought. There's 5 different types of drought. I'm no hydrologist, but just to give you an idea. It's not like we're under any kind of water rations or anything. It's very minor. But rivers, lakes, your groundwater levels are a little bit lower. So this is going to help a little bit further. In fact, since the last time we checked, that area of drought has shrunken to over Cumberland and northern Cape May County. But this is going to help, like I said. Okay, so here comes the rain. By the afternoon, maybe picking up 1/10 of an inch. I mean, this is not substantial. It's later on tonight, and that's why I said you don't want to really be driving out there tonight, because it's all going to come down like buckets in a short period of time. And between 7 p.m. and 2 a.m., that's when you're really going to see most of the rain pile up. 1.5 inches projected in Hamilton. Same thing in Mays Landing, 1.33 inches in Tuckerton, almost 2 inches in Toms River and the Asbury Park area. So just be mindful of that. Temperatures are going to be held down. Lower 50s today, under partly to mostly cloudy skies. So enjoy the sunshine for the next couple hours, because that is all going to be fading away through the course of the day, unfortunately. At the shore, Brigantine, Ocean City, Avalon, lower 50s there. We got partly to mostly cloudy skies ultimately coming in, and winds are going to be sustained off of the ocean out of the east at 19 miles an hour. So you take that and you combine it with the astronomically high tides, and of course we're going to be building those tide heights through the day. Wind-driven rain early tonight, clearing after midnight. Upper 30s or lower 40s by daybreak tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, I think we'll actually reverse course. So we'll start off cloudy, maybe a couple lingering showers, but by 2, 3 o'clock, partly sunny skies. It's still going to be a windy day. Sustained winds, 15 to 20 miles an hour. And then I know this is what you are looking forward to. You know, kind of a throwback to where we were last week in the 70s. I think that's where we go beyond your 7-day forecast. But it looks like the chill is still not done. This is late April. Some cooler temperatures trying to come down from the Great Lakes. Maron, does it ever end? Here's your 7-day forecast. Okay, so on Wednesday, I've got us at 59 degrees, 65 on Thursday, 74 on Friday, and we go into the weekend. Could it be? I mean, we've got to cross our fingers and our eyes and our toes and all that kind of stuff to get a nice weekend, but it's looking pleasant at least. Lower 70s, around 70 on Saturday, and then if I were to extend this out another few days, yeah, less than nice. That roller coaster ride looks like it still continues to be a thing. So it is what it is. Let's deal with what we have in front of us. This is a mid-grade nor'easter, wind, rain, nothing life-threatening, but just be smart. If you don't have to travel tonight, stay home. The less traffic on the roads, the better. Visibility will be reduced. Heavy rain, strong wind gusts, all that kind of stuff. Hey, if you're a local business owner and you're interested in jumping on Nordcast.tv, this is the prime opportunity to do so. I've already got about 10 customers that are on with me. You get a gigantic banner ad. 4 of these per page are available. And you get to click it. It goes to your website and super affordable rates. All you have to do is contact me. It's nick@nordcast.tv to learn more. All right, guys, that does it for me. Have yourselves a wonderful day. We'll be in touch throughout the course of the afternoon. We do have some adverse weather conditions coming our way, but I think we'll be able to get through it just fine. I will leave you with a shot of OCNJ Water Sports and the back bays of Ocean City, where we will likely be looking at tidal flooding by tonight. Take care, everybody.